1 year ago, us guys set out in 2 Toyotas on an adventure that we hoped would jumpstart our lives. Scott Cahill, the desk jockey, wanted to escape from the mundane. Ryan Erickson wanted to develop his passion for the great outdoors. Jeff Downer wanted to kickstart his life after recovering from 3 significant tragedies. I simply wanted to put a dream into reality. The trip revealed a lot to us. There's definitely something about the desert that pulls your inner self right out in front of you, right where you can stare into its steamy mess. Our lives are for the better, and our friendships have grown exponentially. Every one of us this year has changed in many ways. Every one of us has a story to tell. Now, 366 days later, we are heading back to Moab, the place where it all began. So Jeff and I are leaving for Moab, Utah in the morning to go to Jeep Week. And so we got to do some prep work. At the end of the week, towards the end of Jeep Week, the rest of the guys are going to meet us down in Moab. And we're going to take a route south of Moab, backcountry all the way down to about Mexican Hat, Utah. So these are the objectives that we have to get done tonight before we can leave. Basically, we're running short on time, as usual, but we'll get it done and we'll have a good week, and here we go. So Gazy, we're going to put you on gear. We've organized the sleeping bags, the cots, all that stuff. The fuel cans, the water jerrys, you know, all the logistical things. And Jeff, you'll be on mechanic work. Right. Oil change tonight is a big priority, and greasing the rig up. Sure.
I cannot move very fast today.
Okay, so one of the best things that we have now is the new rooftop tents. And what the rooftop tents have done for us is it has increased our efficiency in camp life. We no longer have to stuff our sleeping bags and unstuff them every morning. Same with the sleeping pad. We don't have to carry one at all. It just folds up all within there. And we've also found that it allows us to carry other things miscellaneous that we probably wouldn't ever carry before. So we've really started to utilize it a lot. And the rooftop tent has really become a pretty pivotal part to our expedition.
Neurological stimulants in the morning.
So this morning, 1, we're trying to stay out of the wind. 2, we need to put this drawer system from Outback Solutions into our Tacoma. We're in a bit of a hurry, so what we're going to do is we got 2 of them. We're going to bolt them together and put them in the truck and strap them down so we can put everything else on top of it. And it's going to save us a lot of room and a lot of headache.
Really huge. Install these in the shop.
It's probably easier to install them in the shop when you're on the trail. It's a little sketch, just take some time. And there's already sand in the doors, so that's awesome.
She's not pouring very quickly this morning. She's thicker than concrete. I don't know, that's
Poor motorcycle is still on the trailer, so I have to get it off, make sure his feelings aren't hurt too bad.
Oh, way to go.
Our install's complete, and Ryan's bike happier than ever. We broke camp, and it wasn't long until we found ourselves back at home in the Utah desert. Jeff Gazy, who had arrived in the night with the others, found himself, for the first time, able to take it all in.
You guys are crazy!
I do like resistance.
Flammable resistance.
What do you think of Utah?
Utah?
What do you think of Utah?
It's pretty crazy. The rock formations are kind of nuts.
A little bit.
I'm still a little nervous to get into the hard stuff because of a lot of the stories I've heard about going up hills and all you see is sky and just hands doing this. Hey guys,
Yeah.
follow me.
Oh yeah, go this way.
Follow me.
Go this way. Stop. Go this way.
Yeah.
Did you see that bouncy rock back there?
Yeah.
Our final equipment checks complete. We loaded up, and we were off like a herd of turtles. Our trail took us to Hurrah Pass, where we took in the big views of the desert and the Colorado River. Next, we descend into the Lockhart Basin area.
Hardcore, unless you live hardcore. And the legend of EXO is way hardcore.
It goes up over here.
I think we're kind of just getting into it here. We've got definitely some tougher sections coming up, so that's what we'll really see, I guess. That's the right way. Okay. And then it quit on Google Earth. But
We're in the unknown, uncharted territory. We're supposed to be over here, but we're here.
Paulie, your sister's with me! I'll call you back later!
Hurrah Pass. I went down that. That's where we ended up. But I mean, that's what I'm wondering. This is Chicken Corner. This is Lockhart Basin Road.
Yeah.
So that was a pretty
you're
distinct
right.
sign right there, you know.
Yeah.
Chicken
So it's
Corner,
just back
Lockhart Basin
a little
Road.
ways.
Yeah, it's right. There was that
where we
wall.
went slanty.
We went right and got onto that little off-camber stuff.
Uh-huh.
And I think
we
if
were
we
supposed
stayed
to go
left,
up that wall.
that would have been it.
So we got to go back about a mile.
If that.
Not even?
That far.
Is it? You're talking about what we just went over?
Yeah. Remember that one slanty
What
spot?
he hit on?
Yeah.
Oh. Our position known, it was a short drive back to the other road. A well-marked road none of us seemed to catch the first time around. But no worries. Getting a little turned around every now and then is good for you. Soon the spotters came out, and Jeff Gazy found himself in the driver's seat of the 100 Series Land Cruiser for his first go at Moab wheeling. The route quickly became everything we hoped for, and pushed our rig's clearances to the limits.
So yeah, I'm a little nervous about this next hill here, but it'll be good to go. Always good to go. That sucks. I can't say anything. I can't say anything!
Hey, you're fired.
This is where we could use lockers in the Land Cruiser. However, Jeff learned how to manage his power by not overcoming the traction control and allowing the right amount of power to the wheels to keep the cruiser moving.
Nice, nice. Yeah. Good me. Yep.
Ryan has significantly improved his riding skill and to my knowledge never dropped the bike the entire way.
Yep. Back there, come on. Nice. Well played.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, buddy. Nice.
Oh! Impossible by yourself. Literally impossible to try to do this by yourself.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, he's dragging a rock.
Beautiful. Yeah, bring it.
Back out.
When was the last time you had this much fun going less than 1 mile an hour?
But this is like the rock is so sticky, you just go right up.
It's beautiful.
It's fun. Fun.
Too much fun.
Well,
not really.
no, not too much.
It's just the right amount.
So much fun, I want to run around in my underwear.
Yeah. Do it, Clay, do it.
For us all, please keep it on.
With the day coming to a close, we had just a few short miles to get to camp until the GS found some trouble.
So I was just coming down a ledge there and hit a rock really hard on my crash bar, or my bash plate, and then all of a sudden my bike just turns off. And I thought, that was strange, so I didn't try to start it again. Now I put it in neutral and it's starting. My kickstand is up. My first inclination here is kickstand switch. So I'll see if I smashed it, which I'm guessing I did. Yeah. I smashed some kickstand. All right. Shoot. Okay. So I'm just gonna push her up to a flat spot here and hot wire my kickstand switch. So should work. Build the jumper or something.
This is where it's important to know how to diagnose your equipment.
Let's go home. We're effed. Put it in the trailer.
Well,
Back to Bozeman.
I have to hot wire it somehow. Looks expensive. So
yeah.
gotta fix it now.
Yeah, speak Russian, it'll help.
You want a latte or something? You want a mocha?
Gloves, doctor. Clamp. Oh, it did unplug. Sweet. Okay, can you hold in the clutch, Scott? Oh. There it was. Too bad I didn't pay attention to which wires it was. Yeah, what the... Sweet. There, it's zip tied just like my factory crappy charcoal canister is zip tied from the factory.
Looks like we got another fun little hill down here.
Camp that night was a welcome sight as we were all happy and tired. We slept great, and the next morning was one of our best.
It's so gross in your eye.
Can you help me? Make sure it's even. Make sure it's even. Please don't make me do it anymore. Don't make me do that anymore.
That's why you broke me. Apparently somebody wants to go.
Coming up on rear, going down on front. Good. Come my way.
Good. Being a miles day, we pushed on. We again realized we didn't know where we were.
So where are we? Lockhart Basin Road.
Right.
Narrow canyon, maybe impassable when wet. We went through that.
Already did that.
Pass to SH221, Scenic Highway 221. That's our get out point right there.
Okay.
So
44.2 miles.
total.
Oh. We got a ways to go.
Mitten Butte. Does that look like a mitten? Oh, that looks like a mitten.
It's totally
I'll bet you that's Mitten Butte.
Yeah, I mean,
that's a mitten.
yeah.
Sweet.
If we want to get to the Valley of the Gods, we got to be on the edge of this trail.
Yeah.
Tonight.
Lots of miles, short amount of time, game on. However, plowing through Utah didn't bode well for our lunch.
Oh, we're not going to be able to eat the tuna. Dang it. The tuna's ruined.
So depressing. Look at the cap for
Man.
Oh, the cap for the pickles came off.
Wow.
Oh, we better eat those things.
Either blame it and the these dumped everywhere. Jeez.
Don't you have to refrigerate pickles?
No, they're pickled.
No.
The damage.
The onions have weird taste with the peanut butter. It's a bit weird.
Oh,
games you lick that one off?
One of the store.
One of those off.
One of the store will take. What? What are you? It's actually quite fantastic.
Yeah, okay.
That's how you get to the onion.
No, that is pretty good.
Did you have onion in there?
No onion. Maybe that's what tips the scale the other way. This is pretty good.
Our appetites squandered, we put 20 minutes into cleanup, then made some dust.
If you ever wondered what a snorkel is for, it is for primarily for this reason right here, dust.
Off the main trail and some 65 miles later, we hit pavement. We aired up, and an hour later, we came face to face with creation.
Whoa. Zeus and beard. Knights of Columbus.
We just showed up at the Valley of the Gods, and it's pretty impressive.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
It's a long ways down that thing. It's really amazing.
You can't hit Valley of the Gods at a better time. As the canyon's shadows chased us, we were soon fully consumed by magic hour. The day had been fast-paced, and with the dust settling behind us, we made camp and slowed down.
What are we cooking? Looks like tacos.
Camp went up like clockwork.
It's too much space. It's almost so much.
Ryan was finally able to kick off his riding boots, a signal to the end of the day.
It's tricky. After your
Yeah, oh crap.
we gotta.
Oh, yep.
Our meals prepared, we gathered around the Coleman lantern. The guys asked to hear Downer's story in full. The story that I was able to film just a couple nights ago in the cave of night 1.
So, January of '91, my mom was diagnosed with breast cancer. I distinctly remember asking her, as a child, "Oh, Mom, are you gonna die?" So then in December of '95, she passed away, which was pretty brutal because it was really drawn out. Like, tragedy does this thing to you where your soul just feels like it matures exponentially, but the rest of you, parts of you, just shut down, But in the midst of that, when I was 13, my dad bought me a mountain bike, which I'd been wanting forever. That kind of like became my therapy. Like, I would just get out on my bike and ride. I could think about nothing else, think about everything, So yeah, July of 2008 was when I got hit by a drunk driver when I was riding my bike. Just out of nowhere, I'm like flying like this. I can feel my sternum like going in front of me,
Yeah.
And I look over and I see this headlight, like it flew off the vehicle and started flying by me. He drags me behind his vehicle, and I can't move at this point. And like I'm just kind of looking around, getting my bearings, Yeah. And then I hear his engine start up and see his reverse lights come on. It's like, this is it. This is how I'm gonna go, And I seriously thought that he was just gonna back right over me at that point. And thankfully somebody had stopped. They must have seen the whole thing. They stopped and ran up to his door and banging on the door and yelling at him and got him out of the vehicle.
The night of the wreck, I was woke to a text message which read, "Jeff was hit on his bike, at the ER now." I was one of the first to the hospital that night, and with his sister, we cleaned out the gravel out of his face and arms. He had also suffered a torn rotator cuff, a broken back at T5 and T6, 3 broken ribs, 3 transverse processes, and the muscle lining in his lower back was torn out. 2 years later, Jeff had fully recovered, and then received some haunting news about his sister.
The old adage, tragedies come in threes, turned out to be true in my life. In January of 2010, my sister was diagnosed with breast cancer. I was really a bomb in my life. But honestly, I had the experience to pull from, to be there for her, and to be a support for her and her family. And I can't tell you how invaluable that is. She's a fighter, and she loves life.
The Downer family is hardy. They don't go down easy. Today, she is living a full life.
But life is way too short to sit around and ignore your passions. So you gotta get out there.
That night, we all went to bed with a reminder of how fragile life is, and that tomorrow is precious. Sometimes life will present you with adventure. Other times you will have to fight like hell to find it. Ultimately, the journey of life will take on the life you give it. Whatever the adventure looks like is up to you.
Something keeps on calling me. I owe no apologies. What can I say?
Breast cancer is treatable, and early detection is key. Learn more at beyondtheshock.com.